Hey, I'm Sarah. My family always said I'd never amount to anything. At my sister's wedding, they stuck me at the worst table way in the back, like I was invisible. I hadn't seen them in years, but that moment stung. Why did they treat me like I didn't matter? It all started a month ago when I got an email from my younger sister, Lisa. It was a fancy wedding invitation with her name, Lisa Brown, and her fiance, Tom Carter. I hadn't talked to her in 10 years, not since I left home and never looked back. The email had a note. Sarah, I hope you're okay. I found your old email in my contacts. I know things haven't been great between us, but I want you at my wedding. It'd mean a lot. My heart skipped a beat. Lisa was 28 now, just 16 when I left. I wondered what she was like. Part of me wanted to delete the email, but another part was curious. Had she changed? Had my family? After thinking it over, I typed a quick reply. Congrats, Lisa. I'll be there. I hit send before I could change my mind. Growing up, Lisa was the golden child. My parents never hid it. When Lisa wanted dance lessons at 8, they signed her up and bought her sparkly costumes. When I asked to join a free art club at school, Mom said I should learn to cook instead. Lisa's birthdays were huge with balloons and cakes. Mine, a store-bought cupcake if they remembered. At 16, Lisa got a shiny blue car. Me? They told me to walk. I found my own way, joining the school art club. I was good at it, really good. My teacher, Mrs. Lee, said I had talent and pushed me to keep going. I started selling small drawings to neighbors, earning a few bucks here and there. When I graduated in high school, I applied to colleges on my own, chasing scholarships. The day after graduation, my parents sat me down. Sarah, you're 18, Dad said. Time to act like it. Mom added, we can't afford college for you. Lisa's got potential, and she needs our support. Then they dropped the bomb. You need to move out. I felt like the air was sucked out of the room. Move out? Where? They gave me 3 days. I packed 2 bags and stayed with my friend Mia's family. A week later, I got accepted to a college with a full art scholarship. Mia's parents gave me $2,000 to start fresh and drove me to the bus station. Show them what you're made of, Mia's mom said, hugging me. College was tough but amazing. I studied graphic design, worked 2 jobs, and loved every second. In my second year, I met Jake in a design class. He was creative, kind, and loved art as much as I did. We started working on projects together, then dating. After graduation, we got married in a small ceremony and moved to a city full of opportunities. We both got design jobs, but we dreamed bigger. Nights and weekends, we built a graphic design app that made creating logos easy for businesses. After a year, we pitched it to a big company and sold it for $8 million. With that, we started our own design studio. Our business grew fast, working with huge brands. 5 years later, we were worth $40 million together. But our marriage didn't last. We focused too much on work and grew apart. We split amicably, staying business partners. At 30, I had $20 million, a gorgeous apartment, and a respected name in design. My family, they knew none of it. The day before Lisa's wedding, I flew back to my hometown. I checked into a hotel, hung up my simple black dress, classy but not showy, and tried to prep myself for seeing my family. I wondered if they'd be shocked I showed up. Had they changed? I decided not to call Lisa. I'd see her at the wedding. The next morning, I jogged around town, showered, and got ready. I kept my makeup light, hair in a neat bun, and wore small gold earrings. I looked polished like I belonged, but not overdone. I grabbed Lisa's gift, a $1,200 crystal picture frame, thoughtful but not flashy, and took a cab to the Riverside Hotel. The hotel hadn't changed since I was a kid. The ballroom was buzzing with music and laughter. I spotted familiar faces. Aunt Claire, older but smiling. Uncle Dan, now gray-haired. My cousin Kelly, probably a mom now. As I walked in, people noticed me. Aunt Claire rushed over. Sarah, is that you? She said, hugging me. But her smile faded to something else. Pity, maybe. You look better than I expected, she said. Uncle Dan joined, shifting awkwardly. So, you found a place to live yet? Your mom said you were struggling. I was floored. Struggling, I owned a penthouse. I'm fine, Uncle Dan, I said, forcing a smile. Aunt Claire whispered, What about that ex-husband? Did you sort things out? Ex-husband? What? I hadn't told them about Jake. My cousin Kelly came over, flashing her wedding ring. Sarah, are you holding up okay after, everything? I was so confused. I'm great, Kelly, I said. She nodded but backed away, saying, Glad you made it. Everyone looked at me like I was a charity case. Where was this coming from? I searched for my seat, checking tables near the front. Nothing. Middle tables, still nothing. Then I saw it, my name card, at the back corner table as far from the family as you could get. My heart sank. I spotted my parents and Lisa at the head table. Dad saw me first, his face tightening. Sarah, he said, giving me a stiff hug. You came? Mom turned, her smile fake as ever. Sweetheart, so glad you're here, she said, hugging me coldly. Lisa, in her wedding dress, looked me up and down. Sarah, you look plain, I guess, but I'm glad you're here. Now you can see how winners celebrate. Her words stung, but I stayed calm. You look beautiful, Lisa. Congrats, I said. Mom grabbed my arm. Let's get you to your seat, dear. She led me to the back table. The front's for close family and important guests, she said with that fake smile. I got it. I was the outsider. As the ceremony started, I sat with strangers, feeling out of place. My mind drifted to the past, Lisa's favoritism, my parents kicking me out. It all made sense now. They'd always seen me as less. The ceremony ended, and Dad took the mic, praising Lisa's marketing job and Tom's perfect fit. Mom gushed about Tom's family. No one mentioned me. Then someone shouted, What about Sarah? Let her speak. My parents froze. Lisa looked annoyed. Dad forced a smile. Of course. Sarah, want to say something? Every eye turned to me. I walked to the front, heart pounding. Tom handed me the mic, but paused, staring. Wait, are you Sarah Evans, the Sarah Evans from Evans Design Studio? The room went dead quiet. I nodded. That's me. Tom's face lit up, his voice booming through the mic. No way, you're a legend. Your app changed how we design. You've worked with Nike, Apple, wow. Whispers filled the room. My parents and Lisa looked like they'd seen a ghost. I took the mic. Thanks, Tom. I just want to say congrats to Lisa and Tom, wishing you a lifetime of joy. I kept it short, handed the mic back, and walked to my table. Mom rushed over, all syrupy. Sarah, sweetheart, come sit with us. I shook my head. I'm good here, Mom. As I sat, an older lady, Great Aunt Rose, leaned in. Dear, your parents told everyone you were a mess. Said you lived in a dump, worked a dead-end job, and married some deadbeat who left you. It clicked. The pity, the questions. They thought I was a failure. People started coming over, asking about my work. Some knew my name from design blogs and wanted selfies. The air felt heavy, toxic. I stayed an hour watching Lisa and Tom dance, then slipped out and took a cab to my hotel. I booked a flight home for the next morning. That night, my phone rang. It was Mom using the number Tom got from a design contact. Honey, let's have dinner tomorrow. We want to reconnect. I laughed. Reconnect now that you know I'm successful. You didn't care for 10 years. She stammered. We thought you wanted space. I cut her off. Stop. Aunt Rose told me everything. You said I was a failure, living in a dump, married to a loser. You made it all up. She tried to backtrack, but I was done. Don't call me again, I said, hanging up and blocking her. Texts poured in from Dad, Lisa, and relatives. I blocked them all without reading. 2 weeks later, Lisa emailed me. No sweetness this time. Sarah, I know how rich you are, your family's struggling, and you owe us. Pay the $80,000 we spent on my wedding. It's only fair. I couldn't believe her nerve. I replied, Lisa, I'm not paying a dime. You called me a loser for years, told everyone I was nothing. Why would a failure like me help you? Don't contact me again, or my lawyer will. I blocked her email. That was 6 months ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I'm back to my life, running my studio, taking on new projects, loving my work, That wedding showed me who my family really is. It hurt, but I'm grateful. It reminded me why I cut them off 10 years ago. Some people, even family, aren't worth keeping around. I'm doing just fine without them.